Sheikh, assalamu alaikum.
Hey, walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you, Sheikh?
MashaAllah, doing well, thank you.
Is it okay
How's
if I,
everything?
Alhamdulillah, good man. Is it okay if you spare a few minutes and ask you a few questions?
Oh, sure, brother. I'm at your service. I just
Thank you,
came
man.
in to get a little tea and maybe some cake, and yeah, let's have a seat over here. Yeah. So tell me, what's on your mind? What's been happening?
Yeah, so Sheikh, recently I've been thinking about getting married, but I'm not sure. How do I know if I'm ready? And what should I look for?
MashaAllah. It's a very good question, and the answer's kind of long, but we'll try to make it short for you, inshallah. Getting married is serious, and I think to know when you're ready. I don't think you ever really know when you're really ready, right?
Okay.
Sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith. When it feels right, you kind of just have to go for it. I think one of the things in preparation for yourself, right,
Yeah.
is to be honest with yourself as to who you are. Be honest about where you are in life, and understand and kind of ask yourself some questions like, what do I have to offer another person,
Yeah.
right? What do you have to offer? What do you bring to the table when it comes to a marriage, right? So, and then, what kind of man are you? You got to think about those kind of things. Like, where am I at? Where am I in terms of my patience? And what can I be patient with? And what are the things that, my quirks? Like, do you like your toilet paper to come off the front, or you like it to come off the back? You know what I mean? Does that bother you if it's flipped around? You're one of those people like, that takes the tube of toothpaste and squeezes from the middle. You work from the bottom up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it bother you if someone else were to do the opposite of you? You know what I mean? Are you one of those people like all the cabinets open and it irks you? You know what I mean? Why are my cabinets open? You know what I mean? So you have to think about those little things. To be honest with you, you don't really think about that. But when you get into a marriage, it really you start learning more about yourself. So I mean, again, you really want to try to be at a point where you can be as open as you can be as a person. Because when you begin the journey of looking for someone to get married to, you want to be open and transparent. If you can't be yourself, you can't be your authentic self with someone, then that's not the person for you. If you feel like you got to always put on this facade and try to act like everything is just right, you're sitting like this,
Yeah.
and good and well you don't say Bismillah, next time me, but you're like you need a little 3 sips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you just like to chug it, if you can't be yourself, then perhaps maybe this is not the right person for you, but you got to make sure you're you.
Yeah.
And the real reason for that is because she's going to find out who you really are.
Yeah.
The minute you guys get married and you're sitting in that house, she's going to know who you really are. And the last thing you want is for your wife to look at you and be disappointed because you aren't who you said you were. You misled her. It's kind of like deception in a way. So you don't want to deceive anybody. You want to be known as a deceiver. Just be you. And I think that's one of the biggest things. When you feel you can be you and you're talking to someone and this person allows you to be who you are and you feel very comfortable in your own skin in front of this person, that's when you know you found the right person.
So when looking for a spouse, is there a certain amount of qualities I should look for before deciding, or is there sometimes I could be a bit too picky, or maybe I'm not picky enough? Is there sort of some general qualities that I should look at?
That's a great question. I believe everybody has to have a standard.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody has to have a standard, and I don't believe in lowering standards. I don't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're a man who's going to you're going to be in charge of investing yourself, right? You're investing in this woman, right? And you got to make sure you're making a good investment.
Yeah.
I mean, not to equate women to property or anything like that. I'm not doing that. But you are investing. You're going to invest time, money, resources you never knew you had. You know what I mean? You're going to be doing a lot for this woman. And you want to make sure that, this person is the kind of person you really want to invest all of that into. right? You know what I mean? That's why I said, you got to be honest about who you are and these kind of things, because she's got to do the same thing about you. You know what I mean? She's got to invest. She's going to invest a lot in you, and she has to make sure you're that quality brother, right? Or at least the quality she's looking for, right? But dealing with you, because we're talking,
Yeah.
you want to make sure that you find someone that you feel, you know what, like I would do anything for this woman, right? Because you got to make sure that she's secure, right? You got to make sure she's secure mentally, secure, secure spiritually, physically. You got to be secure financially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, you might find a good sister out there who doesn't mind the struggle, and the struggle is fine so long as she's struggling with you. The struggle is fine so long as she's struggling with you, and you're willing to struggle with her and not give her a bunch of mess, right? She's okay with that struggle so long as she knows you've got her back and her best interest is always at heart, right? As long as you've got that going for you and she's comfortable with that, and again, secure with all of that, brother, you're golden. You know what I mean? You're golden. So, with those qualities, one of the things, we cannot overlook Dean.
Yeah.
Right? I'm telling you. Many of us, we try to say, oh, I kind of want a girl from the streets, or want a girl who's not too religious, because I might want to do a few things here and there. But then you marry that woman, and the one problem you're going to have is the fact she's not on the Deen the way you would want her to be. You would want her praying, now she's not praying. Okay? You want her wearing hijab, and you think that wouldn't be an issue, but then you see every now and again she might try and tiptoe out the house without hijab on, right? You want to dress a certain kind of way. Now, obviously, you want to be kind of stylish, maybe, kind of a little jazzy,
Yeah.
There's certain looks you just don't want her to look like. You want her to look like she has fun and she is, progressive, right? Perhaps, if that's your style.
Yeah.
Right? And if it is, alhamdulillah, you want that, but you don't want to go overboard.
Definitely, yeah.
Right? Another thing that you don't want to do is change someone. You're not looking to change anybody, right? You want someone that you can accept where they are, how they are at that moment. So that's why you have to understand for yourself what it is you really like. What are those values like? If your mother has values that you like,
Yeah.
you might look for those. If you have a sister, you got some things about your sister that you think are kind of cool, you might look for those. I'm not saying you're trying to marry your mom or your sister, right? I'm not saying that either. But what I am saying is that there are women in your life where you can draw examples from, right? Or there are other sisters perhaps in the community for which you can draw examples of what you would like to have in your life, right? And from there, you can help formulate some things. Don't look at every woman based on who they are, not who they aren't, right? Meaning, she's not like, oh, sister so-and-so, or she's not like sister so-and-so. She's this. You got to deal with her as who she is, right? So, and if you can deal with that, and you like what you see, you like what you're feeling, you can be authentically you.
Yeah.
You feel like this is, I'm in a good spot, I'm in a good place to choose, go for it. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Shaykh, thank you. I appreciate the answer. Thank you.
No, brother, anytime. Anytime. May Allah bless you and give you the best wife. And may you be one of the best of husbands.
I mean, inshallah.